Hello everyone, welcome to Gitsapalooza. We are doing another battle. This is a new opponent for me. I'm very excited. Ben and his Prefecture of Ryu against my Tengu. So we have this nice little farm field with these areas, zones of control. This farm is kind of a key shipping point for rice and other materials onto that river in the back. And whoever controls the farm controls access to the shipping lane. So that is why we are trying to control this area. So with that as our background, let's get to the armies and see what we have. All right, so here we have Ben's 35 Rice, Prefecture of Ryu. Ben, take it away. What do we got?
Well, I'm bringing the dragon with Hotai's coin because it's really sad when a dragon rolls bad. And Matsu Takahashi with battle plans, so she gets 2 extra pass tokens every turn. And then Hagane Takashi with Arashi's fan, because I really don't like it when she gets shot.
All right.
We're the Blood of the Dragon theme.
These are beautiful models. I'm just trying to zoom in and get a little bit of close-up. She did a great job on them. Really nice. All right, you know what? Grab that ghost model. I want to show that one too.
Sure thing.
So, and what's this model again?
This is the Takashi ancestor. He's actually a family head that is now a ghost and helps out in times of need.
All right, so Takashi ancestor will not be in our game, but it is a really cool model. I want to show it off. Nice paint job, Ben.
Thank you.
All right, and now that I know you're sick of looking at them, but here's my 35 Rice of Tengu. You guys have seen these figures a lot. I've kind of pretty settled on this group with a little bit of variation. So our leader today is Hakuzubo. I just like him. He's versatile. He does a bunch of things. He doesn't fly, but he's light-footed, so it doesn't really hurt him all that much. And he has armor piercing, which is the only model to have that. So against the maybe more heavily armored elements of the prefecture, he might come in handy. Ryodo, who's my cleric, moves key around, heals, cleanses effects. Just a great model. Love him. Giant Eagle gives me some really scary fast movement. Again, not super frightening in assault, but just really handy. So very flexible model. And then kind of the ultimate in flexibility right here. We've got I forget his name. Torobo. So Torobo's an archer, not a great one, but he's an archer, and he can fight an assault, and he can fly, and he's got stealth and scout and a bunch of other little things. So he can stun, which is very helpful. And then last but not least, we've got the Kami of the West Wind when you absolutely must get there on time. Running the Wind Watchers theme gives me 2 inches of movement in the pre-turn phase, and then a couple of nice little buffs if I either lose a guy or manage to kill a model of a higher rice level. So there's the army. We'll see how we do against Ben's Prefecture. It'll be the first time we've faced each other, and I'm just really excited about it. It's going to be fun. We'll see you guys after deployment. All right, here we are after deployment, Prefecture versus Tengu. So let's talk to Ben and his Prefecture first. Ben, what'd you do? What's the plan?
Oh, I put Matsu over here because she's a ranged attacker, planning to control my own zone, and these two are planning to fight over the middle zone. But plans change depending on what those crafty Tengu do.
Sure, and let's go on to the crafty Tengu. I'm going to try to turn the camera around. I have no idea if it's pointing in the right direction. So basically my main Tengu forces here, I've got both Hakuzubo and the Eagle in contact with the Kami, who during the pre-turn phase will give one of them a bonus of 1 inch to their movement, which actually is total of 2 inches because they'll get it twice. And then there's my cleric, and so the idea is to kind of control these areas with this group. However, the eagle is fast enough that if I get a chance, I could sneak him over to Ben's zone and maybe snag that. And then coming over here, this is my archer. He's also takes advantage of cover and does some other things, and he's a scout, so I pushed him up, and his idea is going to be to come over here behind the building and kind of threaten the middle zone with archery, and then if he gets a chance, he can fly over to the enemy zone. So I'll actually have two models that can threaten Ben's zone. And the Kami can't control his zone, but he is fast, so he might be able to go over and tie up a model or wear it out or something like that. So that's the general plan. We'll see how it works. All right, here we are at the end of turn 1, and everybody's kind of moving all over the place. I've got 2 figures securing my friendly zone. That's worth 1 point. I sent Hakuzabo to attack the 2 best fighters on the other side, and you can see he's done a face plant, and he's down to 1 wound. And the Prefecture has got that for 2 points. And then there's kind of a side press, but at the moment we're tied on here, so there's no points there. So the birds have kind of hit on all fronts. Prefectures use its 3 models to very good effect, and I definitely say not only is winning 2-1, but it definitely has command over the field at the moment. So we'll see how things go at the end of turn 2. Hello everyone, we're at the end of turn 2 in our Tengu versus Prefecture, and we're going to let Ben tell us how the turn went. Go ahead, Ben.
Well, I won the tactical roll, and my dragon decided to bite the downed Hakuzabo, and he died. And then Art's what's that guy's name?
Torobo.
Torobo came over and killed
the folks back home. There's Torobo.
Yep. And this is Matsu, and she died.
That happened over there.
And then I used a bunch of pass tokens generated by my battle plans as a Ryo man to get enough time so that Hagane was able to walk twice into the zone and managed to kill Torobu and secure the neutral zone over here, so that I was able to win the turn 2-1.
Right, and Ben pointed out that I had 2 opportunities to waylay his sword mistress, and I failed to take advantage of either one. So as a result, I lost turn 2 and turn 1. So I'm behind 4-2 or 2-4 at this point. So we'll move on to turn 3 and see how many models die next turn. We'll see ya. Hi everyone, here we are at the end of turn 3 in my little competition with Ben over the zones. In essence, what happened is over here, the eagle, and what is the gal's name?
Hagane Takashi.
Hagane Takashi. So the eagle and Hagane Takashi belly bounced and exhausted one another. And then my air kami kind of shot across to try to get at Hagane, and she ended up killing him. I was trying to draw the dragon off of the main pad, but of course Ben's much too smart to fall for that. And then, however, I did manage to delay long enough that I had 1 remaining move that was accelerated by the air kami from Ryodo, and he managed to actually sneak onto the middle pad. So at least this turn, nobody scores anything. Both pads are considered contested because you need to have more models and more rice, and we have the same number of models on each pad, so they're contested. So we're moving on to turn 4, and I'm sure Ryodo's survival is going to largely depend on whether I win the tactical roll. Actually, Ben, why don't we do that right now? So,
all right.
Since it may prove entertaining. Tie. Let's try it again. 5-1. That's not in my favor. All right, on to the next turn. Hi everyone, here we are at the end of turn 4. Ben's going to walk us through what happened this turn. A little bit, there's fewer models out there. Go ahead, Ben.
This is a pretty quick turn. I won the initiative, and Ryodo used the Wind Watcher's theme to move out of the zone. And the dragon just walked up and immobilized him with his tail. Then the eagle attacked Hagane, and then Hagane attacked the eagle and killed it. And then Ryodo and the dragon kind of just did nothing to each other afterwards.
Right.
The dragon did a couple of damage.
Yeah, Ryohobo's down 3, and he's got 3 left. Got a total of 6. So we are definitely looking at the end game here, but we're going to play it out. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, folks, here we are at the end of turn 4, and I'll let Ben take it away from here. So what happened, Ben?
Well, the dragon really wanted to find out if Tengu do taste like chicken, and he was lucky enough to get to pull that off.
Even the owls taste like chicken.
Even the owls. He, after immobilizing Ryohobo last turn, he just kept winning the melee exchanges, and Ryohobo couldn't get away, and eventually just got wrapped up and chowed down upon.
All right, so we have a very convincing Prefecture win. I guess battle points or victory points, it would be 2-0. Battle points, it was a hell of a lot more than that, or turn points, whatever they're called. However, Ben, thank you for a great game.
Great game, Art.
Really enjoyed it, and look forward to the next one. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.